Welcome to the London Guitar Show 2007 here at London's ExCeL in the heart of the capital. It's Europe's biggest consumer show for guitars, acoustics, recordings, amplification and accessories. There's performances from the likes of the Hamsters and the Blockheads, and you can experience exclusive masterclasses from none other than Steve Vai. Right now I'm joined by Steve, who's one of the owners of Hagstrom UK. Hello Steve.
Hi there.
Now, nice to meet you. Now, Hagstrom was big in the 60s and 70s, but it's making a comeback right now. Tell me a little bit more about this.
Yes, certainly. The name Hagstrom is synonymous to rock and roll back in the 60s and 70s, with people such as the Beatles and Elvis Presley, Frank Zappa, all being very well known for using it. Sadly, it stopped 23 years ago because they were always perfectionists and wanted to keep it right. So very quietly over the last few years, the grandson has decided to research the name after 23 years, and this is the first showing of them, which we're really excited about. It's very nice to see, and we've been absolutely inundated by people sort of fascinated about the history of Hagstrom and what's going to happen.
Now, the Beatles are just one of the many world-famous artists that have played many a tune through Vox Amps, and right now I'm joined by Pete from Vox Amps themselves. Nice to meet you, Pete.
Hello, lovely to meet you.
Now, I believe that you're celebrating your 50th anniversary this year.
We are indeed.
What are you doing to commemorate that marvellous year?
We've got a couple of very new amps out. Probably the first and foremost would be the Heritage range of amplifiers, the AC15, which is a hand-wired amp which is out just specifically for the anniversary. It even features a valve that hasn't been around for about 50 years, so it's got something very special in it and a great tone as well, which are going to be released very soon.
Wow, they look cool. And what else have you got?
We've got the new AD-XL range, which are kind of more of a high-gain metal player's dream, so that's kind of a bit more of a dirty sound. And then there's the DA range, which are a digital amp which are battery-operated, so you can kind of take them away a busker's amp, if you like, but they go from a 5-watt little tiny amp through to a bigger 20-watt model as well. So those three are kind of the new 50th anniversary models that you'll see from Vox.
Godin are a Canadian make of guitar. There are a few things that make them different from other brands. You've got 3 outputs here. It's not on all the models, but on some of them have guitar synth capability, as well as acoustic capability and electric capability.
Now, tell me about your organic guitars, because they look beautiful.
Right, I suppose the first thing everybody asks is why are they called organic guitars? And that really relates to the shape of them. If you look, you'll notice that there aren't any straight edges or corners. It's a very curved, organic, sort of very friendly ergonomic shape. The second sort of organic vibe there really is that they're all natural, oiled finished woods. We don't go in for lacquer and paint and that sort of thing. Wood is beautiful enough on its own. It doesn't need covering up to make it any more pretty.
Have you sold any of your organic guitars to any famous guitarists?
We have endorsement from Jeff Whitehorn. In fact, this is his guitar hanging on the wall here.
Wow.
This is his actual guitar. We are going to do a limited run of basically copies of that guitar, the Jeff Whitehorn signature model.
What do you think of the show today?
Fabulous show, really great.
Seen anything you want to buy?
Everything I don't want to buy, that's the problem. Everything, you have to be gorgeous stuff here.
Have you seen anything here that tickles your fancy, any guitars?
Many things. You can spend a fortune here, I guess. Yeah, no, it's beautiful, it's really nice. We came all the way from Italy and this is cool.
Travis Smith, it's a pleasure to meet you. So what do you think the best thing here is today?
You know what? They did have a Keith Moon replica kit set up, so I thought that was pretty cool to see that.
So that's it from me, Debbie King, here at the London Guitar Show 2007. And I hope you've enjoyed yourselves as much as I have. And I hope to see you next year. Bye.